Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video, I'm presenting you Articollo, a content creation system that is designed to create up to 5 blogs for Shopify and or WordPress. You need to set up the workflows only once, and for the front end, we will be using Google Sheets. So, how it works? It's super simple, guys. You just put here collagen or whatever, because now I'm already processing 2 of them. You can just press on submit and it will start creating for you the blog. It's that simple. After it finishes generating, it will change from processing to completed, as you can see the ones right here. By the way, don't mind the lines, because here I use just for reference for this part, because I created a few reference for WordPress, for Shopify, Romanian and English. So let's see what exactly popped up. As again, I'm mentioning, you put here the topic or a website or a keyword, the AI will generate for you 4 up to 5 blogs specifically based on your input. So all the blogs we're gonna have a title, the research and analysis, and also the first article draft. So title, the research and analysis, it's absolutely fantastic. So each and every blog, as you can see in this workflow right here, we have the competitor analyst, keyword analyst, content architect, the EAT content auditor, then EAT edit, internal links, HTML, and featured image, right? So all of these agents are doing the deep research and they're creating this content strategy so we can create that top ranking blog, right? So here we have the strategic rationale, we have the strategic opportunity, we also have our top 3 competitors, our winning angles because we are exploiting these competitors, and we also have the keyword clusters. And if you ask yourself, hey, what about keyword cannibalization? Don't worry, that is also covered right here. So we have the theme, the subtheme, the primary keyword, the secondary keywords, and then we have our first article draft. Also, after the article is generated, it automatically is being posted on Shopify and WordPress. So if I'm going to enter right here, there's a problem loading this page. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, so here's an example of what it popped up. I'm just going to open on right here, and you will see here is the body, the title. Here we have the beautiful body. Also, we have the FAQs. We have also the meta right here. You will just need to do the meta fields right here, which is just a few clicks. And you also need to do the meta description. But even this, it got it covered. How? Because after the article will be generated, you will receive an email like this. So, hey, the article is generated. Here you got the title, the primary topic, and the meta description. And here is the HTML, Google Doc, and Markdown, which are basically these things right here. So if I'm going to go back to the email, and if I'm going to open the HTML version, you can see again the title, but the featured image is not here. This is just because I want to keep it as a document. And if I'm going to scroll down, you will be able to see here the metadata reference. So copy paste. So what we need to do right now, we have the meta title, the handle list log, and the meta description. I'll just copy this. I go back to Shopify, put it here. It's that simple. And then I'm going to review the blog. If it's nice, I'm just going to go and post it. It's just absolutely amazing. And also, we are adding tags. So the system will automatically choose the correct blog, which are basically here. It will choose for you the correct blog, and also it will put for you the tags. So all of this using this automation right here. In case maybe you're not using Shopify and you're using WordPress, it's that simple. You just take it, you just connect it, you just save it. And now it will automatically post on WordPress also. So for the example for WordPress, how it looks, here's an example of one. I'll just open a random one. Here it is. The best collagen for articulations and so on. This is what it says right here. By the way, here I'm not using Nano Banana, I'm using Imagine 4 because it really does a really good job. So here we have the introduction, again, table of content. We have some tables. Again, we have the internal and a few external links. Perfectly and a well done blog post. You freely also have the FAQ. And of course, if you want, we can easily just edit this blog post, right? So again, internal link, external EAT, and so on. We're just going to close these. And yep, just for information, how we can set up this whole automation. Because as you look right here, oh my God, it's complex. It's so hard. I will not be able to do it. Don't worry. For this case scenario, I specifically prepared the PDF. So here we have a PDF guide for Articollo, and it will touch base on everything. So here we have some reference links. We also have the workflow guide. Let's say part 1, step 1, just, hey, make a copy, duplicate this shit. It's the exact shit just I was sharing right here. Oh, here it is already processing, as you mentioned, let's submit here. So this PDF got you covered. It will exactly show you how to set up each and every node. And of course, just for information, this automation will be available in our school community, which is our AI marketing hub. So please do join our school community because this automation will be available here. You can check the link even down in the description for reference. So as we are speaking right now, the workflow is still working. So if I'm gonna go to part 2, I'm gonna press on executions. You can see right here that these ones, okay, 2 of them are running, are basically, it means basically these 2 guys right here. I think this was already completed, so completed. I just rerun it. So they are running. And just for information, if you used any of my previous automations, so the errors here, guys, they're basically 0. It works just fantastic. No errors. And I'm really happy about that. So yeah, as an example, let's see what popped up just 10 minutes ago because we put an input. And this is exactly on how the sub workflow works. And by the way, don't worry about these because if I'm going to enter on any sort of errors, you can see here one run was unsuccessful, but we have maybe a few other runs which will be successful. So do not worry about any sort of things which will appear, let's say, in the URL search or anything like that, because we got it covered by ranked keywords and also by the AI mode. I'm going to press on this once again just to double check if the same error appears. And as I mentioned before, don't worry. There's always a plan B in case a tool fails because everything is specified in each and every system prompt. And yep, let me show you now exactly how this whole system works, right? I mean, as I mentioned before, the input is simple. You have these Google Sheets, you just put here the keyword, the topic, and or the URL. Then it will start the part 1 of the workflow. So this is the trigger for that submit button that I showed you just now. And then we're gonna filter it. So because of Google Sheets, we also have the session ID. So the session ID is basically this part right here. This is for our own reference. We also have the update row in Sheets, which is processing, which is basically here, right? We also have the set client data node. So here we're putting data about the client, about us, our businesses, or maybe the businesses of our partner. So here we have the client name, website, description, the author name, title, country, language, and DataForSEO location and language code. If you don't know your DataForSEO location and language code, I just pinned a node right here, so you can just enter inside and search for your country and your country code. Moving forward, we have just a few set data nodes, so you can just skip that. By the way, this set API credentials inside, because I'll not open it because my APIs are there now. Inside, we'll need to put the API keys for Firecrawl, Gemini, and Perplexity. That's it. So first, we have the first 2 agents. So as I mentioned before, these 2 agents, they have tools, the internal links, AI mode, and SERP search. So let's go first with the content analyst right here. So what is he responsible for? So based on your input, he will prepare relevant data. Example, we have the strategic analysis. We also have here a URL, page title, H1 heading. We're going to have also primary topic. We're going to have some supporting keywords. We also have some user problems and also some core solution. So this will be created based on your input. So the AI here, we're going to check your website, also your platform. He will choose one internal link. So he will use for reference to create the blog post. This AI is using, again, internal links, AI mode, SERP search, and also URL search to scrape links if it's required. These internal links, AI mode, and SERP search, it's basically the tools right here, which is again SERP analysis. We have also the internal links, which is using Firecrawl here, and we also have the AI mode, which is again DataForSEO AI mode right here, because this is a very powerful tool. If it's not available in the country yet, then just wait 1 or 2 months. It will be available, I think, very, very, very soon. It's a very powerful tool. So the next agent is our master research agent. So this is the heart of our whole automation. So he will prepare for us 4 to 5 plans to create those blog posts, those relevant blog posts, because here we're using a specific strategy which is named content clustering. So, keyword clustering, content clustering is basically the same. So it'll create for us a plan of action. So let's say, as an example right here, I will just close this and this and this and this. So here's an example of one. Let's say content cluster plan number 1 is what is headerized marine collagen. So strategic rationale, primary keywords, supporting user questions. It's basically what people are asking for. And we also have our top competitor URLs. And then we have plan number 2, plan number 3, plan number 4. So all of these plans will be then split out, and then they will be sent to our sub workflow, which is our part 2. And coming back to part 2, as you're going to see right here, we have a total of 8 agents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can count to 8. And we also have a brain in the center. So what did I mean when I say that, hey, all of the blog posts are properly researched? Because of course it's so easy. You can just go nowadays in Gemini and just say, hey, write for me a blog post. But will that blog post rank? Yes, maybe no. Yes, if you're lucky. That's what I mean. But if you want it to really rank, you need to do your research. You need to do your keyword research. You need to do your competitor analysis. You need to check your EAT and a few more things related to SEO. So all this automation does that. So let's say first we have the competitor check, which is our competitor analyst agent. So he will analyze our competitors. He will check what our competitors' keywords are ranking for, and it will provide us a general information about the competitor and how we can make content better than them. So you can see here he called 2 tools, which is one being ranked keywords. He put here the URL of our competitors, and we are checking exactly what keywords our competitors are ranking for. That's quite a lot. Very good. Also have the AI mode. Again, the response here is basically the keyword, the markdown content. We also have, again, our top 10 competitors for reference. So we can create that winning strategy to create that top ranking article. Next, we have the keyword analyst, which is the keyword research. So if you don't know what keyword research, then hey, join the community. You will see exactly what it is. So basically, we're checking what people are searching for, the exact phrases, the exact words, so we can get a little bit piece, a small piece, or even a big piece from that search volume. As an example, here we have collagen peptides, right? So here we have 135,000 search volume. So by making a very good blog post, maybe we can get 1 or 2% from this search volume, or even less, depending on your expertise in the current web, right? So then, after that, straight away what we are doing, because we did our competitors check, we did our keyword research, we know exactly how to win, and so on, we are creating our first article draft. And this is what this agent is doing. He's transforming the brief, which is basically if I'm going to enter right here. Here we have, again, a system prompt based on input. Here we have the client details, name, description. We also have keywords to target and also internal links. So as you see right here, and he will create for us our first draft article. We're going to have also the handle, title, meta description, introduction, table of contents. So you can see right here, all of them are separated because it's required for our next agents. And the next agent is our very important EAT checker. So he is checking exactly what data is required in the article. I mean, what phrases exactly are required to have citations, right? The citations are very important nowadays, especially for EAT purposes. So our content is legit. So again, he's pulling here AI mode and pro search from Perplexity. And example of what exactly this guy puts is, hey, actual citation, the claim in article, the source URL, also we have the source name and the suggested citation text. So he's checking that text and like, it can be legal. So better just change the citation text. So that's what he's doing here. So cool, right? Before moving to the next, here we have the brain. So all the agents are linked to the same brain, which is basically here's a think tool. Here we have 2.5 Flash and 2.5 Pro from Gemini. Now, next is a code node that will put those citations, it will change the text from the previous article, so it will be legit. Next, we're going to have the EAT editor. So along with those citations, we're going to have a little bit more upgrade in regards to EAT because we have the citations, yes, but we also have here suggested changes. So here we have the EAT enhancements. So here's the recommendation. So we pass all that EAT filter from Google. You can see even here, hey, what this guy is doing. So he's implementing a detailed EAT plan by editing the article text, right? So here we have then afterwards the links to be added. He edited the article. And then the next agent is our internal linking. So for reference, he has two tools. He has URL search and internal links. If I'm going to press on the internal links, you can see here we have all our internal links, which are quite a lot. Quite a lot. I think I need to filter that because it will be too much for AI in this case scenario. But what is his job? He will check the links and he will check specifically the alt text, which are basically this. Okay, this is sitemap production. Here we have again sitemap pages, etc. So if I'm going to go more down, so he will check like, hey, blogs, recommendation, all recent studies, etc. So we're going to pick specific relevant ones to the specific topic, and he will scrape those links to see if they're relevant, and then he will refer those links inside our blog post. So we have the internal link suggestion, hey, the anchor text inside the article, then we have the URL, and of course we have why. So this link directly answers the follow-up question raised by the mention of different collagen sources. So it can be a blog or a product that before you posted. Next, we have the HTML format. So we have the article data, then we have the HTML converter, which will convert our draft modified, updated draft article into full HTML. Then we have the HTML checker that will put for us the tables and also check if, hey, all the HTML is properly structured. There's no errors there, here and there. So this is his job. So his only job is to check the HTML structure and to put the tables. Next, we have the featured image generation, which is, I think you can easily get it. It will generate for us the featured image. Next, nodes are really cool, guys. So if you don't want to receive by email, because if I'm going to go to email here, I'm just going to go back. So you can see here I'm receiving them by email, right? So even now, just recently, 4:36, so basically 11 minutes ago, I received this. If I'm going to press here, here is my first article draft. And we also have, again, here the meta reference, canonical URL, etc., and so on. So if you don't want to receive these emails, you want to keep the Google Sheets, it's very simple. You will just remove this and done. And just press on save. I don't want to receive the email, so I'll just keep it like that. Next, depending if you're using Shopify or WordPress. So if you're using both, super cool. You can connect them both. But if you're using only one, let's say for this case scenario, we are using Shopify. So I'm all connected here. In the Shopify data, here, you will need to set up your credentials. I will not open here because here is my API key. The API key of my partner, my client. So I will not open this. Next, we have the tag and blog ID. This agent will pick relevant tags from your blog post. So here we're getting the blog IDs from the Shopify store and also get the tags from the Shopify store. If the tags are not relevant to the topic, the AI will generate those. Next, we're going to have the generate image node that will generate for you the featured image. So same goes. Oh, wow. Well, this is an error. We can easily cut, right? That's why human review is required here, but that's very strange. We're uploading to Cloudflare. This is just for the backend, a few things like the report. And we are also appending it in Sheets. So basically when the articles are getting generated, they will appear basically here. Okay, a new one popped up right here. Let's see what it presents. Okay, I'll just go here. I'll press on blog posts. Let's see what exactly popped up. I'm going to press on preview. There we got dermatologist verdict. Oh, wow. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, table of contents. We have another table. We have some internal links. My job here is just to review, see if it's cool, and just post it. It's that simple. I'll just close this for now. And then, yep, this is for Shopify. It's very simple. So to set up a Shopify, we just need to fill in the data here. And afterwards, it will do everything automatically. Also, a few things here. Next, we have the WordPress. Same thing here. You will just need to connect. And it will post also on WordPress. I'm just going to press on save. Maybe the future ones I'm just going to give a reference. Next, we have the HTML, the Markdown, and the doc. So again, here we're getting the content. And it will send for us, again, email, basically emails with relevant articles. If you want to press here, we have the Google Doc. Also, if you want to have as Google Doc, it's very simple and basic, right? We also have the markdown. So in case maybe you're using some other, let's say you're not using Shopify WordPress, you're using something else. You also have the markdown format for the article. And I will say that's it for the part 2. As I mentioned before, all the setup guide in regards to that will be covered inside the PDF. So we have the part 1, the part 2, how to set up the tools here and there. So also we have the community. So in case you have any questions, just ask a question. We will gladly help you there. Next, we have the part 3, which is super simple. You will just need to set up these tools right here, which are basically here. You'll just need to go inside and just press on basic auth, press here, and just put your email and also your API password that you can get. And yes, I would say basically that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I think you're ready now to go for the setup. I will show you exactly how to set up this whole workflow, right? So moving forward, let me open a new n8n instance so you will be able to see exactly how we can set it up. So I'm going to just press on create workflows. Next, I'm going to go to the school community. So here we will have AI Marketing Hub Pro. So AI Marketing Hub Pro. The link will be available also down in the description. So as you're going to enter inside AI Marketing Hub, you're going to see here Articollo blog creator. If it's not here, just go to search and write Articollo. Here, this is just from previous, from the past. As I was building this automation, I was giving our members to try. Got some really good positive feedback in regards to that also. So for example, you enter the school community and you wrote here Articollo, you found here the workflow. What you need to do, you will just need to download each and every workflow. And also, of course, the PDF guide. As you're going to enter right here, the process is very simple. When you will import the workflow, you will see that there are exclamation marks on each and every step. Yeah. So here you will need to fill in the data. So let's say Google Sheets. You'll press here. You will select your relevant sheets, which is basically the one that you duplicated. So here, just press on File, make a copy, just name it Articollo demo as an example, make a copy, and you will need to connect to this specific Google Sheets. Next, just make sure that column watch is action. Then we have just a filter node, which is just the filter the output. Next, we have a session ID that will create the output. I'm just going to press, well, because it's a new workflow, there's no executions yet. Next, we have the update row processing. So here you need to put the keyword topic URL, which is basically this. So you don't need to touch it. You just need to connect it once again. And if it's empty, just for your information, you can just watch the video and copy, or I also pinned the data here for reference. So you can just pick it from here, copy, connect the Google Sheets, and put it here. If you never set up Google Sheets, we have another video here that will show you exactly how to set up those. Next, we have the set client data node. So here you need to put your company, right? Like here is AI automation pro robot mega max whatever, anything it can be, right? The client website, then go to the client description. Make sure you put the correct location code and the correct language code based on your specific country and based on your specific input, right? Next, we're going to have set API credential node, as I mentioned before. You'll need to get the Perplexity API key, the Firecrawl, and also the Gemini API key. I'll not cover that because that's very easy, right? If you don't know how to do that, the PDF got you covered. And also the community also. Next, you'll need to set up the tools for the automation. So if you're going to press on the tools, okay, these are here. So you'll need to press on the workflow. Right here, part 3. So this is the part 3 that we have. Boom. And done. So you need to do the same with each and every tool. Don't mind this. This is already covered. Next, we have the execute sub workflow. So again, here you will need to select part 2 of the workflow. And of course, make sure that you connect the correct relevant Gemini 2.5 Pro and Flash. So go to aistudio.google.com, get your API key, enable billing for API for Gemini 2.5 Pro, and just put the API key. And also here, you don't need to put nothing else, just the API key. Now, next, we have the part 2. So here, also, again, you will not need to set up everything except these guys right here. And here, you will have, again, mark with red, the fields that are required to set up. So here you set Shopify data, as I mentioned before. You need to put here the access token, which is the Shopify the API key, your unique domain name from Shopify, and also the store name. For WordPress is a lot more simpler. You'll just need to go to WordPress node right here. You will select the author. You'll need to connect your app password. So basically the username and the password. How to do that is also available inside our document. And also, if you don't know how to do that, hey guys, we are here. Just drop a comment. We'll always help you out. Next, you'll need to set up here the API key for Gemini. Then here you'll need to set up Cloudflare. Here you need to prepare article input. You will need to set up this R2 from the R2 storage, because that's where we are hosting our pictures. Same goes here, same thing here. You will need to copy the R2 storage. Again, how to do that? You just go here, and here going to be, let's say, hey, step 8, configure Cloudflare credentials. And you will need to get, let's say, here, pub, here, and here, public URL. And we also have some links that will guide you through the process. I'll also make another video on that in the future, guys. And yeah, that's how it is. And just for your reference in regards to Sheets, because it's where we will get our content, our blog posts, right? So make sure again that you select the correct sheets. So again, you go to Sheets, connect it to your copied article, demo, or whatever sheets, and you put the correct credentials and stuff. And just for your information, the reference sheets were put here. So if it's empty, you can just copy paste, and it's easy as done. WordPress we already covered. I'm just going to go back to the one that we posted here. So WordPress side, again, you need to cover it here. For the upload image, you will also need to connect here the WordPress API. Same goes for update image data. You will need to also put the connect to your WordPress API, and also goes for the next one, which is set featured image. Same as before, Cloudflare. Same as before, Sheets. For the HTML, you just need to connect here your Google credentials. The Cloudflare is here, and again your Google credentials here. Same thing, and done. So guys, to make a full recap. Oh, before that, part 3, the easiest one to set up. You're gonna go to all of these tools except the last one. Go inside. You find basic auth. Press here. Connect your email, your API. It's that simple. And now to summarize everything, once again, so this whole automation will create for you a total of 4 up to 5 blog posts. All of the blog posts will be properly researched. We're going to have also content strategy right here. So we're going to have the research and analysis. So for each and every blog post, by the way, just for information, this error happened because it changed from Shopify to WordPress. I need to leave it at this state for it to fully generate. So all of the blog posts are going to have the title, research and analysis, and also the article draft. You'll be able to receive also an email with the HTML version, Google Doc, and Markdown. And you also can find this whole automation inside our Marketing Pro community. So if you don't know what Marketing Pro community is our personal school community created by me and Luke Clark. So here we are guiding creators exactly on how to set up specific automations, and we have some really cool stuff right there, starting from lead generation to article creation, agentic systems, and much more. So I would say that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I want to say, I'll just make again myself bigger right here. I want to say thank you for staying up so far. If you have any questions, please drop some comments below. I put all the information inside the description, also below. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a great day.